guys, what's going on? This is ProMod Sin, and I'm bringing you a gameplay commentary thing. I don't know, it's been a week and a half or something like that since I've made a Call of Duty video. And in case you guys didn't see it, because I know a lot of you don't watch my Pokemon Let's Plays, but I was, I guess, diagnosed. I don't know if that's really the correct term to use, but I have kidney stones, basically. And if you don't know what they are, basically, they're little stones that build up from various minerals. Usually they're calcium or whatever, but they build up inside your kidneys, and eventually they travel from your kidneys down to your bladder, and then you pee them out. And they're very, very, very painful. I woke up Sunday afternoon, at 3 o'clock, and my kidneys hurt really bad, and I thought, oh, maybe I just have to go to the bathroom really bad. So I went to go pee, because, it's what you gotta do first thing in the morning, and I pissed blood. And that is not a very enjoyable experience. So that's why I haven't really been making videos lately. I've been on a bunch of pain meds and and muscle relaxers to make that process a little easier. Right now, I think the stones are somewhere in my bladder, so I'm about to go through the most painful part. Hopefully that'll only take a few more days. I don't know for sure, but right now I'm feeling not 100% up to making a video, but you know what? I'm just going to get into the topic I want to talk about because it's already almost 2 minutes into this gameplay. I used a kind of longer gameplay. It's not the best score. I think it's like 50 and 6, 6v6 kill confirmed. I do get a MOAB in this, but nothing real fancy. So let me go ahead and talk about what I want to talk about. And that's basically, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately. I haven't actually been watching a lot of videos, but this morning I couldn't sleep. And I watched quite a few videos from the past 4 days or something like that, so I'm a little late. But I've seen, I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, but I've been seeing a lot of videos talking about hate that certain commentators have been getting for using support to get MOABs, whether it's doubles, triples, or even singles, or just get gameplays basically. And some people that are rude to their subs because they are live streaming or something like that, and they don't do exactly what they want them to do. And honestly, to put it kind of simply, just to start off with, to me, it's kind of like what you do with your subs should be your business. I don't think that anyone has the right, no matter their size, whether they're a big channel or a small channel, I don't think anyone should have the right to tell you how to run your channel and how you should treat your subs. If the subs don't like how they're being treated, then it's pretty simple. Don't stay subscribed to them. Unsubscribe from them. Block them if you feel that's necessary. Unfollow them on Twitter. Don't have anything to do with them anymore. But I don't really think it's anyone else's place to call them out on it, really. I mean, I can understand where there's some people that, take the time and have the quote-unquote extra skill, and I use that term very loosely, to get these, doubles and triple MOABs pretty consistently without using support players. But you know what? That's your personal preference. If you can do that, and that's how you want to get your gameplays, then why should it matter how anyone else gets their gameplays? I mean, as long as they're being honest about it, and they're not trying to say, oh, this was just some random game where 9v9 kill confirmed where I just ran into 8 other people on my team that were all using support. I had nothing to do with it. That's where I can see a problem with it. But really, if they want to say that they got a triple MOAB because they had 8 people running ballistic vests and UAVs for them, I don't see the problem with that personally. And maybe that's just my own personal opinion, but and maybe you guys see a big problem with it, and you know what, that's fine, because we're all entitled to our own opinions. But I don't think that we should be sending people over to other people's channels to give them shit because they decided to use people, subscribers that wanted to play with them and make them, well, you can't see my air quotes, I feel stupid now, but quote unquote make them run support so that you can get gameplays easier. I don't think that's just not mature at all. That's being a complete child to send people over, to send your subscribers over to to give them shit for something they're choosing to do on their channel and with their own personal life. I mean, really, is that any better, honestly, to make your subscribers go over and give them shit because they're making their subscribers supply ballistic vests? And you can argue that the channels that do send people over to give other people shit, that they're not making them, they're asking. But it could be the same thing for the people that are getting the ballistic vests. There's a lot of them out there, and I know not everybody is like this. Some of them just say, run whatever you want. I've been in 1 or 2 live streams, and the people hosting them have said, run whatever you want. If you want to run support, that's cool with me, but you know what? If you want to run specialist, you want to run assault, do whatever you want to do. And I really respect those people because they're not trying to force you to do something. And I don't have a problem running support for people if I know that they're better than me and they have a much higher chance of getting gameplays than I do, especially if I'm having an off night or I've been playing for a few hours and maybe I've already got a gameplay or two that night, or I just don't have my top gun skill. I'll run support for other people and help them, have a better chance at getting their gameplays. And I don't have a problem with it. It's not a big deal to me. And really, I don't see... I've tried to look at it from as many angles as I can, and I cannot see why anyone should have a problem with how other people choose to interact with their subs, whether it's in a rude manner or a nice manner or however they want to do it. That's up to them. That's their decision. So I don't know. It just blows my mind that there are people out there that can spend so much time just trying to cause other commentators problems and think that I don't know, maybe it's just that they get this complex going where they think that they're better than everyone else and everyone has to live up to their standards. Not everyone can post 100+ games, and not everyone can get a triple MOAB without support. Not everyone can get a triple MOAB, period. And I've had people run support for me. I said, hey, if you want to, that's cool. You don't have to. And really, the ballistic vests don't make really that much of a difference. It lets you survive 1 extra bullet, and maybe it's just my connection sucks, which I know it does, but it doesn't really help me win that many gunfights. I usually lose my whole ballistic vest within 2 or 3 gunfights, and maybe that's because I'm not the best rusher or flanker or whatever, but I don't know. I don't see... it seems to hurt me more than anything, because it seems like it takes you out of the game and slows down your MOABs, slows down your gameplay, makes it less appealing to grab the ballistic vest. And then there's the whole thing where the screen turns all yellow and shit, and it just... I don't know. It's not really what I want to do, but if that's how people want to get their gameplays, then let them be whatever they're doing. Let them do what they do. Worry about yourself. That's how I was raised. I mean, there's a certain point where if it becomes dangerous for people for some reason, then that's when you step in. But it's not hurting anybody to have... If a commentator wants to yell at their subs because they push the spawn too much, then that's up between those 2 people or 3 people or however many it is. I don't feel that there's anyone else that has the right to come in and say, oh, you're being an asshole, and so now I'm going to send all my subscribers to troll you, and I don't know what else they were doing, but it's just, I don't know, it's crap, and I don't really know where else I'm going with this commentary, and the gameplay's over, so I'm sorry this was really random and kind of a rant, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay or the commentary or whatever. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Rate the video whatever you guys feel it deserves, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.